Have you ever thought about your laziness as a supervillain? Seriously, picture it. Set. If your laziness had a superhero costume, what would it look like? I imagine mine would be this lumpy grey sweatsuit, maybe with a perpetually buffering logo on the chest. It's got a cape made of a heavy duvet, and its superpower is emitting a low-frequency hum that just makes you want to lie down and scroll endlessly. Its name: the Procrastinator. Sounds formidable, right? But here's the fun part. Every supervillain has a weakness, and every one of us has an inner hero capable of taking them down. Today, we're not just going to daydream about this fight. We're going to assemble our utility belt, learn the secret moves, and figure out exactly how to defeat our personal procrastinators, once and for all. So, if you've ever lost a battle to the siren song of ILL, do it tomorrow. Stick around. This is your hero training montage, and it starts right now. First things first, let's understand our enemy. Laziness isn't just about not wanting to do things. It's a complex villain with multiple origin stories. Sometimes, it's born from fear, the fear of failing, the fear of not being perfect, or even the fear of succeeding and having to deal with new responsibilities. Other times, its source is overwhelm. When you look at your to-do list and it looks like a mountain, the procrastinator whispers, "Why even start? It's impossible." And sometimes, it's just good old-fashioned burnout. Your mental and physical energy reserves are your villain is just a symptom of a deeper need for rest. So, the first step in our hero's journey is reconnaissance. Ask yourself, why am I feeling lazy right now? Am I afraid of this task? Am I overwhelmed by the sheer size of it? Or am I genuinely just exhausted? Identifying the source of your laziness is like finding the villain's secret hideout. It tells you exactly where to focus your attack. If it's fear, our strategy will be about building confidence. If it's overwhelm, we'll focus on breaking things down. If it's burnout, our primary mission is strategic retreat and recovery. Knowing your enemy is half the battle. Now, let's talk about our superhero's first gadget, the Shrink Ray. This is for tackling that giant, overwhelming mountain of a project. The procrastinator thrives on big, scary tasks. This is often called the 2-minute rule. The idea is to find a version of your task that takes less than 2 minutes to complete. Just 2 minutes. Anyone can do something for 2 minutes. What's magical about this is that starting is the hardest part. Once you've put away those dishes, you might think, well, I might as well wipe down the counter. Once you've written that first paragraph, the next one feels easier. You're building momentum, and momentum is like kryptonite to the procrastinator. It can't stand forward motion. So, what's your 2-minute version of the task you're avoiding? That's your first move. Next, up in our utility belt is the power-up potion. This isn't a magical elixir, but it's just as effective. This is all about creating an environment that fuels your inner hero and weakens your lazy villain. Your procrastinator loves a messy, distracting lair. It thrives when your phone is buzzing with notifications, the TV is on in the background, and your workspace is cluttered. Your mission is to depower it by creating a hero headquarters. Before you start a task, take 5 minutes to set the stage. Put your phone in another room or on silent. Clear your desk. Put on a playlist that makes you feel focused and powerful. Think epic movie scores, or your favorite focus music. Maybe you make a cup of tea or coffee. This little ritual does 2 things. First, it removes the distractions that your villain uses to lure you away. Second, it sends a powerful signal to your brain. Okay, it's go time. We're in hero mode now. 2. You're creating a clear boundary between rest time and action time. It's like putting on your own superhero cape. But what happens when the villain's mind games are too strong? The procrastinator is a master of psychological warfare. It whispers things like, "You're not good enough for this," or "You'll probably mess it up anyway, so why bother?" This is where we deploy our most powerful weapon, the shield of self-compassion. Many of us think we need to be our own drill sergeant, yelling at ourselves to get motivated, but research shows that's counterproductive. When you beat yourself up for being lazy, you're just giving your villain more power. It feeds on shame and negativity. Instead, try this. Acknowledge the feeling without judgment. Say, "Okay, I'm feeling really unmotivated right now, and that's okay." Okay? Then, treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend. You wouldn't tell a friend, "You're a useless blob for not wanting to do this." You'd probably say, "Hey, it sounds like this is really tough. How about we just start with one small piece?" This approach disarms the procrastinator. It takes away its favorite weapon, your own inner critic, and replaces it with an ally. Self-compassion isn't an excuse. It's a strategic tool for sustainable productivity. Now for a secret move, one that the villain never sees coming. The decoy mission. Sometimes the task you need to do is just boring. Soul-crushingly boring. No amount of shrinking or power-up potions can make filing expense reports exciting. In these moments, the procrastinator has the clear advantage. So, you trick it. This is a technique called productive procrastination. Here's how it works. You have your main quest, the boring thing you absolutely must do. But you also create a list of other, slightly more interesting but still productive tasks. This could be things like organizing your bookshelf, brainstorming ideas for a personal project, or doing a quick 15-minute workout. Pull. When you feel the pull of laziness, instead of defaulting to scrolling on social media, you choose one of your decoy missions. You're still procrastinating on the main task, but you're doing something useful. Often, the act of completing a smaller, more enjoyable, productive task gives you the energy and confidence boost needed to finally tackle the main quest. You've outsmarted your villain by turning its own power against it. Finally, every hero needs a support system. Batman had Alfred, Superman had the Justice League. You need your own team. This is about building accountability. It can be as simple as telling a friend, "Hey, my goal is to finish this report by Friday. Can you check in with me on Thursday night?" This is your hero signal. When someone else knows about your goal, it raises the stakes just enough to make you want to follow through. You can also create or join a team. This could be a study group, a writing circle, or just a group chat with friends who share similar goals. You can share your wins, talk about your struggles, and keep each other motivated. When the procrastinator sees that you're not alone, that you have backup, its power diminishes significantly. It thrives in isolation. So shine a light on your goals, share them with people you trust, and build a league of your own. So, let's recap our hero's strategy. First, identify your villain's true nature. Is it fear, overwhelm, or burnout? Second, use the shrink ray to break down big tasks into 2-minute actions. Third, mix your power-up potion by creating a focused, energizing environment. Fourth, defend yourself with the shield of self-compassion, replacing self-criticism with kindness. Fifth, use the decoy mission to trick your villain with productive procrastination. And finally, activate your hero signal by building a team for accountability. That lazy supervillain, the procrastinator in its comfy sweatsuit, might seem powerful. But it's no match for a hero who is prepared, strategic, and kind to themselves. You have all these tools in your utility belt right now. The next time you feel its heavy cape settling on your shoulders, you'll know exactly what to do. You are the hero of your own story. You have the power to defeat your laziness. Thank you so much for joining me on this hero's journey today. I'd love to hear in the comments, what would your laziness supervillain look like? And which one of these tools are you going to try first? If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more strategies to help you become the hero of your own life. We'll see you in the next one.